him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in 3rd place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll, offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. It's a solo shot for Frankie Lindor, number 26 for him on the season, as the Tribe move out in front 1-0.
I love the way this lineup's constructed. Right out of the gate, they smack you right in the mouth with one of the better power hitters in their lineup, and he takes him deep right there to set the tone.
Striding in for the Indians, Cesar Hernandez, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
Hey, not a bad year for a second baseman. There's some really good 2-sackers out there, but second basemen aren't typically where you expect to have one of your better hitters.
First pitch coming, here it is. In there for strike 1. Hernandez can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
I got to count 2-2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Now a swing as he pulls this one down the line in right. Kepler's there for it. 1 away.
Batting third, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
In now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Hey!
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope, that's a ball.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. And this is fouled at the plate. Ripped on the ground to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And there's out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Franmil Reyes. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. 2 out, nobody on. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's one pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Here's the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 1-0 Cleveland. Aaron Savali will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy is doing quite a job against lefties. He's held lefties to an under 200 batting average to start the season, so he's doing a lot of things right when the lefties step into the batter's box.
Ready now, Byron Buxton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
up for the Twins, the center fielder, Byron.
And the pitch. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, it was an up and down homestand, 5-4, but they left on a winning record. They got on the tarmac to get on the plane, feeling pretty good about where they're at as a ball club right now. First game of this road trip, they're going to have to smack them in the mouth right in the first inning.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. On the move is DeShields. He can't get there as it falls in.
Batting second, the second baseman, Jorge Polanco.
At the plate now, Jorge Polanco, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He comes in with that average down in the 240s, 10 home runs, and an even 40 RBIs. Now a move over to first, and a dive, but he's back in there. Buxton on at first, nobody out. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 0-2 delivery. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Counts even, 2-2 for Polanco. A runner at first with no outs here. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
Gotta believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Coming to the plate now, Josh Donaldson. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He's set. Here it comes.
Nope.
Too low. 1-0. None out. Runners at first and second. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. From the stretch. Lifted in the air out to left. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The tying run is in to score from second. It's 1-1.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. As he'll take a look at ball one. Comes in here right at 260. 23 homers and 58 runs batted in. One-0 count. Here it is. Now it's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Got a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in a count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
The 3-0. 3-1 the count now. First and second here with nobody out. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins DH.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Swing and a liner. Foul. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Popped him up. Naylor has room in foul territory. 1 out.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Max Kepler.
Stepping into the box, Max Kepler. And now the Twins look to plate more in the opening frame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In tied at 93, ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Into the box, Mitch Garver, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 men are on with 2 men out. In the dirt here. Runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. 1-2 to the Twins catcher. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get. And that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
He struck him out, and it could have been worse. The inning over with only a run coming across to score. Twins get a run on 2 hits. We move ahead to the top of the second now, all tied at 1-1. Now at the plate, Lourdes Gurriel, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2-base hits this year. And you can see that these guys are now tied for the top spot in the AL. Stepping up to the plate, Josh Naylor. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. Here's the first pitch to him. No one out with a runner at second. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike.
Well, his job right there at the plate is to move that runner over to third by getting the ball to the right side. On the mound, though, they're working him away, so he doesn't have a good pitch to do that with.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Hit out towards second. Scooped up, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Batting 7, the center fielder, the lineup, the field.
So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, 1 away. And up to bat next, Delino DeShields. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And that'll bring home the runner from third to make this a 2-1 ball game.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike. Hard on the ground towards short. Rogers brings it in. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Indians 2 and the Twins 1. Brendan Rodgers bats next. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Popped him up. Perez is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting in, the left fielder, Alex Kirilloff.
Stepping in, Alex Kirilloff. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
1-1 is taken for ball 2. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Grounded softly down the line toward first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Pitch on the way.
Count is full.
Pitch is piling up. 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
So striding in, Blake Swihart, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Swihart, a previous member of the Diamondbacks organization. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor. 3-1.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Byron Buxton. Second at-bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first.
Not an easy thing to do when you're in a leadoff spot, but that was a good piece of hitting in his first at-bat, an opposite field base hit, which leads me to believe that this guy's going to cover both sides of the plate.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Behind 0-2 now. First and second now, 1 man out. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Jorge Polanco will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Comes set. The 0-1. Grounded weakly to the right side. Reined in. On to first, and the Twins are turned away here as the side is set to get his evening at the plate started. Roberto Perez, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Ball one to start the at-bat. And he misses low with it. 2-0. Two balls and a strike.
Count is 2-1.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Still 2-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Fouled away. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Settling in now, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Lays off 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Now a good pitch around the knee. But it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Here he comes on 2-0. 3-0 now.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholding a certain area.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Indians go down 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Bottom of the third now, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Play ball.
Standing in, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Out in front of it, strike one. That's strike two on a well-placed changeup around the knees. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. There to take it in is Donaldson for the first out. So one away here with the bases empty. And here's Franmil Reyes stepping in. Sliced hard on the ground. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth. So 2 gone now for the Tribe here in the fourth, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. A ball and no strikes. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. He's right there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Indians 2 and the Twins 1. Into the box now, Brendan Rodgers. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. First pitch of the at-bat. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
2-1 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed. 2-2. Hit down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Now a bouncing ball for the shortstop Lindor. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Stepping in, Alex Kirilloff. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch on its way. And a ball, 1-0. Kirilloff is usually a right fielder, but he's playing in left field today. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. 2-0 to the Twins left fielder.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Now the 2-0 home. Hard hit ball to second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
The first baseman, number 0,
At the plate, Blake Swihart. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike one. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 2 home runs, 10 RBIs. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone.
Hey, it's much easier to lay off the breaking stuff when it's coming in towards you instead of when it breaks away. A good take there.
The 1-2 on the ground to the right side, and that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
I think the whole ballpark knew he was going to go with the sinker right there to induce the double play. The only problem is he can't guarantee it's going to be hit right at one of his infielders. Tough luck.
Here's Byron Buxton now, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. And he lays off for ball 1. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Swing and a line drive, but just foul.
You're grinding so hard at the plate right there, expecting something on the corners, and what happens? Change up, middle cut. Your eyes light up, but you're just not able to barrel it up.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Working for the punch out and the offering. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
A bullet to first base. Throw back to the bag, and the runner's back in time. Digging in once again, Jorge Polanco. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way.
1-0.
The 1-0. And this one's in the dirt. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. The set and the 2-0. Hit out towards second. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
Boy, there are big RBIs and big base hits, D-Roll, but none more than with 2 outs. A big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up, but keeps the inning going as well.
Yeah, just a great approach right there by the batter. You never know when your number's going to be called. You always want to pass the baton to the next guy behind you. Take the donut off your bat and trust in the teammate behind you. That is a huge knock and keeps the line moving.
2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Ready on 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this in. Stepping up now, Josh Naylor. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1, here's the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike 3 called and a questionable first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Runs up and gets this one down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. For the plate now is the designated hitter, Bradley Zimmer. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat, and the runner back safely. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, last pitch was 94. Then you pull a string 13 miles an hour slower right there. 81 miles an hour. You get guys in the rocking chair when you can add and subtract like that.
And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Cal Quantrill will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
38, Cal Quantrill.
Well, welcome to those of you just joining us. We've got nobody out here in inning number 5.
Leading off for the Twins.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. In there, 0-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Now the pitch. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Naylor is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Now that
Ready for another chance. Max Kepler 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. The pitch. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
the catcher, number 8, Mitch Garver.
Striding into the box, Mitch Garver. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First offering on its way. The windup and the 0-1. And right into the shift. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and stepping up as the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
And it's fouled away. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton is right there, 1 down.
The batter, number 7.
Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 2. 2-0.
2 runs, 3 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. 2 balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. Riding in once again, Jose Ramirez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
One.
Ball 2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at-bat.
Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. Long run, but he gets there to track this one. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Brendan Rodgers. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0.
Ball. That's ball 3.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Ready once again, Alex Kirilloff. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
Rodgers aboard here at first with nobody out. Weak roller right side. Barehanded at his knees. So 1 away after the phenomenal defensive effort.
The first baseman,
Stepping into the box, Blake Swihart, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that's inside.
2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gurriel is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out.
the center fielder.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Byron Buxton, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And this is going to dunk in out there, a base hit. Throw to second, and he's out. But one run does come in to score on the play before the inning comes to an end. Twins forced to settle for one. Seventh inning coming up. It's the Twins 3 and the Indians 2. Trevor May is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 65, Trevor May.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Comes set, and the 0-1. May, 30 years of age. He was a 4th-round selection during the 2008 draft.
Hey, when you come out in the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
A 1-1.
No, that's low.
To 2-2 now.
2 strikes.
Hit hard on the ground to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. One out now for the Indians in their 7th. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
The 1-0.
Ball. Down.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
And now a pitch on the way. Here's the strike with the breaking ball. Line drive base hit.
Up next for Cleveland, the first baseman, Josh Naylor.
So now to the plate, Josh Naylor, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. The 0-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
A pause, and the 0-2.
Nope.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here, take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Well, this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Now batting, the center fielder, Delino.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and up to bat next, Delino DeShields. From the belt, kicks and deals. Right there for strike 1. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Hit out towards second. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. One left for the Tribe. They're down 3-2. Last half of the 7th here, and set to go is the second baseman, Jorge Polanco.
The second baseman, Jorge.
First pitch on its way.
Nope.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Up top, it's 2-0. In there, 2-1. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Josh Donaldson digging in now. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss, 0-1. From the belt, the pitch.
1-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
The 1-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit to short. Fielded cleanly. Hernandez at second. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Twins 3 and the Indians 2. Tyler Duffy has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 21, Tyler Duffy.
All set for the start of the inning. And up next, the San Diego area native Bradley Zimmer.
Bradley.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0.
Hey.
Knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Standing in now, Roberto Perez. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kirilloff will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. The numbers against Tyler Duffy. Comes in with 6 hits in 24 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. First delivery to him on the way.
1-1.
Here it comes, 1-0. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Wow, when I heard that and saw it leave his bat, I thought we were going to be all tied up, but it just didn't have enough to get out of here, so he's going to have to settle for a double. Tying run on second, and now things are officially getting interesting.
Digging in to try it again, Cesar Hernandez. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Gets the sign. The 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
He's set. The 3-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead intact. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Twins are out in front, 3-2. Into the box now, Max Kepler. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And that's in there for his strike. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here it comes. A ball and 2 strikes.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
The 1-2. Drilled down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. DeShields is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Mitch Garver. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. On a line, that's a base hit.
Boy, D-Row, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan, could keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit. The throw to third. But too late, and he's safe at third.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
Number 99 will take the ball now as the new pitcher. Alex Kirilloff will be the first to greet him here, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only 1 out. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Two 2-0 for the Twins left fielder.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Drilled on the ground to short. There's one. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Twins wind up stranding 1, but they still lead it 3-2. Michael Lorenzen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in is the veteran third baseman Jose Ramirez.
Tough situation, down 1 here on the road, trying to score off one of the game's top closers. They've got the work cut out for them.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Lorenzen, a California-born ball player who was selected in the 1st round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
The 2-1. is laid off of for ball number 3.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
3-2.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Hit in the air to right field. Kepler's there for it. He's got it one away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Franmil Reyes. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate, 0 for 3. Swing and a liner. Foul. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
To the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel. A ball and no strikes. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Now the 1-0. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the top of the ninth keeps it rolling as he comes through with 2 away.
What an unbelievable at-bat right there in the ninth inning. Game on the line to get yourself on base, to create an opportunity for your boy right here to be a hero.
Into the box now, Josh Naylor, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. The 1-0 pitch on the way.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
The 2-0.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Now the 2-1. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. And with about 32,000 in the building, they're on their feet now. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Minnesota rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Chris Paddock earns his 12th victory in the ball game. Michael Lorenzen wraps it up for the save, number 38. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Twins, 3 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. For Cleveland, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game: 2 hours and 49 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
We are under the. So striding in, Francisco Lindor. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The shortstop, Francisco.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, there's no doubt the skill set of Delino DeShields is something to keep an eye on. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
Sent on the ground out to second. Right to him. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. And Carlos Carrasco is on the mound for game.
Leading up.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing it that way.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. This is line to left, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And this will bang up against the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second. Gets the barrel of the bat through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
In now, Lourdes Gurriel. Going back is the center fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Striding in, Josh Naylor, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Ball 1. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with 1 gone. 2-1 to the Indians' first baseman.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And another foul ball. High and deep to right center. Racing back, the right fielder to the track, to the wall. Gone all the way into the upper deck.
Yeah, with one out and a runner on third, he just wanted to lift one to the outfield to move across the run. But he does a heck of a lot more than that by lifting it right over the fence.
Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there.
This is a tough guy to turn two on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Strike called. Now the throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. At the plate, Roberto Perez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. DeShields stands at second with two gone. Softly hit to short. He's right there. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Leading off.
Three. He's out. Yeah. He's safe. Out. Ball field, take it. Out. Three. First base.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Josh Naylor. And remember, he hit that two-run homer his first time up. And a fastball's in there for strike one. This year against right-handed pitching, Naylor carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. And this is high, a ball and a strike. So far this season, Naylor comes into play with a slugging percentage over 490, just shy of 500. So he's looking to inch closer to that nice plateau right here. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
2-2 count.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner. So digging in now, Delino DeShields, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Low for ball one.
Count 1-0.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Late square, and this is popped up. Mountcastle is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting.
So two gone now for the Tribe here in the fourth. And up next, the San Diego area native Bradley Zimmer. From the belt, kicks and deals.
All one.
The 1-0. That's popped up. Here comes a left fielder. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
The set and the 1-0. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Count even at 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2 pitch. Drilled to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with two.
The batter, the shortstop, Psn Tlp1622.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Cody Stashak answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Stashak.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Ready with the 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The set and the 1-2.
Two balls, two strikes.
Right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
2-2 the pitch. Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. One run is scored. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-1 ball game.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or eighth in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
The 1-1 home.
Two balls, one strike.
2 down, runners at first and second. To short. He's got it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired.
High ball. Three. Take out. Ball 4. Take the base. That's ball 4.
Your attention, please.
Josh Naylor will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. Right side. One there on the first, and how about that for an entrance? One pitch, 2 outs, and the inning is over. So here's Francisco Lindor now.
Now batting, the shortstop.
And now we'll just stare him down out there as he steps off and bluffs it. He's set, and the pitch. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even know it's where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This.
Now batting, the third base.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Tyler Clippard answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it.
Clippard.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Jose Ramirez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
The set and the 1-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
All even now, 2-2. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Kirilloff is there as he makes the catch, and they'll Emmanuel Clase enters to do the pitching in the
Leading up.
3. Out. 3.
Your attention, please. He's hitting for the swing. Number 25. Red. Now pitching for the Indians. Number 33. Brad Haynes.
3. Out. He's safe. 3.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Indians took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Starting in the American League Central, the Cleveland Indians racked up 11 hits as a team as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 6-2. The Yankees went deep 4 times as they dismantled the White Sox 13-2. The Tigers shortstop, number 49, had a big day offensively, collecting 3 hits and driving in 3, leading Detroit past the Giants 6-2. He is currently among the doubles leaders in the American League. The Cardinals combined for a 4-hitter as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 5-3. The Rays got 11 hits overall as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 4-1.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Cleveland Indians and the Minnesota Twins. It's baseball on the show. Kenta Maeda starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt. 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
At the plate, Delino DeShields, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Cleveland, the center fielder, Delino DeShields.
Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away.
First pitch, 12-10.
The windup and the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matt.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. Standing in, Cesar.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Hit out towards second. Thought twice about the plate, but he'll go to first. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
The third baseman.
Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. He went deep in the contest last night. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And digging in now, Franmil Reyes. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1 run. Now
Let's play ball.
second inning set to go.